Welcome back, High Vibe Tribe. This is my YouTube channel, Divine Hippie 2222. I'm looking over my notes. We're going to learn another card for learning how to read tarot. I feel like I've done the Empress, so I pulled the cards for the Emperor. However, I go through my videos that I've posted on my channel. I'm not seeing the Empress one. So anyways, we're going to do the Emperor today. Yay. So we're going to learn all about the Emperor today, what this card means, how it should resonate for you in a reading. This is my 8 of Coins Tattoo Tarot deck, and this is my Halloween Tarot deck. So anyways, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you can be notified of all my future videos as they come out. And we are going to get into it, guys. Okay, so the Emperor, okay? It generally can represent an older man, stability, dependability, fatherhood, a father figure, structure, protectiveness, authority, logical, and practical. Okay? Now, the Emperor is ruled by Aries. Aries is a leader, and the Emperor is the king of all kings. Okay? So, the organs that are ruled or represented by the Emperor are the head and the face. So I think that is the reason why on the Emperor cards you see the head, like the facial features very strongly, because he's the Emperor. You pay attention to the Emperor, right? Okay. So okay, so the links that I use to get my information are in the description box below. One is called the Tarot Guide, the other one is called Numerology Sign, and the other one is called Hoodoo Hill. So if you want more specific information, all of the links are going to be below in the description box. Okay. So the Emperor generally represents an older man who is good in business and usually wealthy. A solid and stable individual. Powerful, grounded, a protector. But expect him to be a little rigid and a little stubborn, okay? And let's be realistic. He's the Emperor. People listen to him, right? A father or a father figure type, or an older man you could possibly be romantically involved with. A hard taskmaster and has little time for fun or frivolity. If the father figure, if the Emperor is in a past position, it means the father figure in your life was an authoritarian. While he had your best interest at heart, he really struggled to show you affection. His way of showing you affection was by showing you how to succeed in life, instead of taking time out to be like, you know what, I'm really proud of you. That type of thing. If the Emperor shows up in a present or a future setting, it's a much better omen, as it indicates a wiser, older man who will give you solid advice and will lead you in the right direction if you follow it. Okay? It can signify the dominance of logic over emotion and of the mind over the heart. Okay? Concentration, structure, stability, focus. All of these things are required, okay? If you want to make your ideas and your dreams a reality, okay? So the Emperor is telling you concentration, structure, stability, and focus is required, okay? Also fatherhood. It could be possible fatherhood. So those are meanings of the Emperor if it shows up in a general reading, okay? Someone who is most likely represented by a masculine, a male, someone who's stable, who is wise in business and financially, maybe someone who's a little rigid, not so emotional, but very goal driven, very success oriented, and very you would do well to listen. Okay? Now, if the Emperor shows up in a general reading in reverse, okay? It's still an older man or a person of authority, but they're abusing their power or being too authoritarian. And that leaves you feeling powerless and rebellious, okay? So their intention may be good, but their approach is very domineering. Your advice is to remain calm and logical. Don't be afraid to stand up to authority, but in a practical and a logical manner. Okay? A father figure who let you down or abandoned you. These are all bullet points. These are all possibilities, okay? You are letting your heart overrule your head too much, and you need to balance your mind with your emotions. You're lacking self-control and need more structure in your life. There could be paternity issues or questions over paternity. Okay, so those are all bullet points that this card could resonate with if it comes for a general spread. Okay, now, if you were to do a love and relationship spread and the Emperor appears in an upright position. If you're single and interested in men, a romantic relationship with an older man. He will like structure, order, logic, and routine. A good influence on you, but romance won't be his strong point. Practical, dependable, and protective. Now, if you're single, but you're interested in women, and the Emperor pops up, okay? You need to be more open with your feelings. You need to bite the bullet and tell your person you have feelings for them. Nobody can read minds. Nobody can. So if you want someone to know, tell them. I mean, that's the easiest way you'll get your answer, right? Now, if the Emperor appears and you're in a relationship, it's a good omen of monogamy, a long-lasting relationship. It could also mean that relationship problems begin to improve and your stability will return to the relationship. Okay? So either way, upright, it's with a relationship possibly with an older man, someone who likes structure, logic, routine. Romance won't be a strong point. If you're interested in women, you may need to be more open with your feelings and tell your person that you are interested in them. I mean, if you're interested in women, most women like to, I'm not saying that you can't, I'm not saying that as a woman you shouldn't be the chaser in certain situations. It's very empowering. However, it's even more empowering when you're the one being desired. So where I'm going with that is if you're interested in women, a good way to empower the woman you're interested in is let her know. Be the Emperor. I'm the Emperor, baby. I'm interested. Don't be that cheesy. Come on. But you get my point, okay? And then if you're in a relationship, it means it's a good, solid, sturdy relationship. And if there are problems, they will start to improve and stability will return to the relationship, okay? Now, in the opposite, if you get the Emperor reversed in a, what is going on? Okay, sorry. In a love and romance reading, okay? If you're in a relationship, there's an imbalance of power in this relationship, causing conflict and or unhappiness. One partner controlling the other, possibly being possessive, stubborn, or overbearing. Okay? Learn to compromise. That's the advice that you should be giving. Learn to compromise, however this resonates for the querent of your reading, okay? And then, forgive me, I have to turn the page. Okay. Also, now if you're single, okay, this could represent father issues leading to destructive behavior patterns in your partner choices. Resolve these issues so that way you can avoid attracting people who take advantage of you. Who wants that? A whole life of people who take advantage of you? Not me. Could also mean a lack of commitment and a lack of monogamy. So, recap. Okay. Love and relationship. If you're in a relationship, there's an imbalance in the structure power of the partnership, okay? So basically, learn to compromise. That is a learning and growing opportunity for this relationship. Compromise, okay? And that means, you know, one person could be being overbearing, controlling, whatever. However this balance of power resonates for you. But it's going to improve with communication, comprehension of communication, and then compromise. Okay? Then, if you're single and it comes up in reverse, that means there are some deep-rooted father figure issues, and that is what is guiding you in picking a partner at the time, and you need to heal these issues to prevent making the same less desirable choices in the future. Okay? And possible lack of commitment or monogamy. But that could also be rooted in the father figure issues. Okay? Now, money and career. Okay. So, pardon me, I was stretching my legs out. So if you get a money and career spread reading and the Emperor pops up for that, okay, your hard work will be noticed and you will reap the rewards of your status and your success. Concentration, focus, and perseverance will get you where it is you want to go. If you're looking for work, be persistent and logical in your job search, okay? Good opportunities are coming that will bring structure and stability to your career. Possibly an older male colleague or boss will provide guidance and support to you. Financially, okay? You need to be responsible and practical with your finances. Keep reasonable control of your spending and be aware of where your money is going. But don't be a tyrant when it comes to controlling your spending, okay? An emperor can be a tyrant sometimes. We want to keep control on that. We want to have balance, okay? So responsible and practical with your finances, perseverance, stability, concentration, focus, those will all be beneficial to you in your money and your career situation. Now, if the Emperor shows up in reverse for money and career, a lack of consistency, focus, and organization. And that's leading to problems at work. It may be time for a change in maybe start a business. Maybe you've always wanted to start a business, and because things at your job, your job, are not working out because of the lack of focus and organization, maybe that's the time. Maybe this is the time to start your own business, or time to start looking for a new career. And if you're tired of following orders, do you want to be your own boss? Start your own business. Now's a good time. It's going to take time to sow the seeds of that business, right? So now would be a good time to start sowing those seeds. You are possibly lacking control of your finances. So seek help from a professional if that's the case. Okay? So, recap. Lack of consistency, focus, and organization. And because of these things, it is creating disharmony, unharmony, disharmony in your career field, in your chosen career path at this time. Okay? So this may be a good time to start a new business. You may be lacking control of your finances, and if that's the case, seek help from a professional. Okay, so then, if we are interested in what's going on with our health, and we are having a reading done, or we're giving a reading, okay, regarding our querent's health, and the Emperor pops out in an upright position, it could be an indication of eyesight problems. And you may be being too hard on yourself. So reduce or eliminate the activities that are too harsh on you. Okay? Work with your energy levels, not against them. Be logical in approaching treatments for health issues. Seek medical treatment and listen to your doctor. Okay? Your doctor is the only emperor above you in this situation. Okay? So to recap, if it's health related, there could be possible eyesight problems, okay? Because remember, the emperor is the organs are the head and the face, right? So and the eyes are the windows. The eyes are like the windows and the communication path between the brain and your 3D world, okay? So the head and the face, okay? The eyes are the portal. So you may be being too hard on yourself. So reduce and eliminate activities that are too harsh on you. Remember to work with your energy levels and not against them. Be logical in approaching any treatments if you have health issues. And listen to your doctor. Okay? Now, if the Emperor pops up in your health spread in the reverse position, eyesight problems and migraines, okay? You're being too rigid with your routine, and you're causing yourself undue stress. This is all self-induced, okay? And it could possibly manifest through eyesight problems and migraines. And the next bullet point I had was manifesting physical symptoms like headaches or poor sleeping patterns or causing injuries. Don't be afraid to loosen up the routine and give yourself time to relax. You need to increase your self-discipline to bring yourself back to good health. Okay, now, there's a little bit of an oxymoron there. Yes, you need to relax and let go and not be so rigid in certain areas, but in other areas of your life, you need more discipline when it comes to your health. Okay? So that's what the Emperor is referring to when it comes to a health spread, upside down. You're being too rigid in certain areas of your life, and you're not being rigid enough in health aspects of your life. Okay? So we need to find a balance so that we can stable this out. Okay? The last one, spirituality. If you are interested in what's going on with your spiritual path, and the Emperor pops up in your spread, in your format, in an upright position. And guys, okay, so I know right now, maybe it's kind of boring. We're just learning definitions and cards, and we'll get into like how cards relate to each other later. But it is very important to understand the meaning of the card. And yes, each format has a meaning for the position that it lays in, but that's part of intuition, blending all of that together to find out what the real message is. These bullet points and the spreads, they're all guides to get you to use your brain and use your intuition to figure out the message that your higher self is really trying to get across to you. So spirituality, sorry, I went off on a tangent. If it's in the upright position, you are neglecting the spiritual part of yourself for the more physical or material side. So make time for your spiritual pursuits. Ground and protect yourself. These are good things to work on. So if the Emperor pops up in a spiritual spread, you're neglecting your spiritual path and you're focusing too much on your working out or getting a bigger and better house or a bigger and better car. Okay, those are all nice things, and there's no shame in having nice things. But again, balance is everything. So when this card pops up in a spiritual spread, in a spirituality spread, this is saying you are not focusing enough on your spiritual side, okay? So make time for your spiritual pursuits and ground and protect yourself. Now, if the Emperor shows up in reverse for your spirituality spread, it indicates you're wanting to explore spiritual paths. And you may come into contact with new spiritual advisors. Remember to think for yourself. Only take in what works for you. You're the Emperor, right? You're the one that decides what works in your little kingdom and what doesn't, right? So gather the information. You have the desire. When this pops up in reverse for your spiritual spread, you have the desire to explore new spiritual paths. Okay? So in your explorations, gather all the information that you want to or that's being offered. But remember, only take what works for you. Okay? That is going to be how you figure it out. Taking what works for you. All right, guys. So let's recap, okay? And again, bear with me. Each time I do a lesson, they get a little bit better and a little bit better. I'm not a teacher by trade. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your understanding, okay? We're all in this together. And I keep saying this. All I can do is show you what my path looks like and how I think and what is going on for me. And hopefully, if you come across any of my videos on my and you see anything from my path that resonates with you, hopefully it's here to help you. So if the Emperor pops up, take it as a sign that stability is in your life, whether it's brought on by you or brought on by another individual. Dependability. It's a time of your life where things are dependable. You, people, jobs, careers, romance, things of that nature. Things are dependable. Things are stable. And you are also being very logical. You or the other person is being very logical. Because think about it, an emperor has a lot on their mind. They have a lot to consider when it comes to making a choice. Not just them, their whole kingdom, right? So, ruled by Aries, and Aries is a leader. That's what the emperor is, the leader. So, I mean, it is structure, stability, possibly an older individual, logic, the words I'm looking for are escaping me. It's depending upon the surrounding cards, but it's a time of it's a time of tranquility because things are in place. You've got the wisdom, you've got the knowledge, you've got the finances, you've got the experience. So this is a good thing, guys. Major Arcana. I mean, this is right up front, beefy. This is materialistic stability, romantic stability, stability in health, being on the right path for your spiritual journey. This is being at the top of your game when it comes to your job and your finances. And then again, you know, it depends on the other cards. But guys, all right, we're going to leave it there. That's what the Emperor is. Head and face. Head and face. All right, guys. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with me. If you are compelled to donate to the channel, please feel free to do so. You're welcome to email me. I use PayPal. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Till our next lesson. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.